All right, I get a lot of messages from people who are starting to try and do their party rental business the way I have done it and following my tips and trying to do it in their area. And a very common message I get from people is, so I've been doing this like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, and I'm not really getting any traction. Do you think my area is just not a good area? Should I maybe not be doing it here? If you haven't been following me, then here's one of the things I tell people all the time. The first month I had items listed on Marketplace and started this, I had no bookings whatsoever. I had a couple of inquiries, but no bookings. Second month I had like 2 or 3 or 4, and then the next month I had like 15. It's just grown from there. You have to stay consistent on Marketplace, and you have to keep showing up, and you have to keep tweaking your listing until you find what will work in your area. The reason I feel like that I've been able to be successful at this is because I kept going, even when I wasn't getting any traction, because tenacity will get you further in business sometimes than people that are extremely talented. If you just won't quit and keep going, the business is there. That being said, I have shared tips and tricks along the way of Facebook Marketplace, but the reason I have done this the way I have, where I've only ever posted on Marketplace and not paid for ads, is because it is sustainable, because you're not paying anything. So if all it's taking is some of your time to keep posting and messing with things, it's not costing you anything. It is possible to keep going. Some people don't like to do that. They think it's annoying, but if you keep going, I guarantee you'll get some business going. But I've talked about a lot how I just tweaked the ads all the time. So in the beginning, I would post a couple of things for rent. And if I wasn't getting any traction on those, I would do a post of the same items, but a completely different post. Then I kind of realized through the way that I was starting to get a little bit of traction when I created ones that were a flyer that was the same for all of my different listings. So the flyer looked the exact same. I would just change the info on it, but it made us look more like a legitimate business. And then people were more comfortable doing business with us. Also, on Marketplace, they reward you when you respond faster to people. So if people message you and you can respond immediately, do that. Also, people on Marketplace that start to reach out to book, they're ready to book then. If they don't hear back from you, they're going on to the next person. So responding quickly helps you be seen more, and it helps you book more business. So that's important to keep in mind. Other than that, I have not done anything special other than stick with it and mess with the wording, mess with my posts, and just keep going. There's not like a magic solution here, and I haven't paid for ads. It's been a year and I have been doing plenty of business and have never paid for ads. Now, that being said, we are getting ready to start running ads and pivoting a little bit to try and grow the business more. But it is completely sustainable to do it on Facebook Marketplace without paying for ads. We've done it for the last year. So if you're doing it and you find yourself getting frustrated that you're not getting that much traction, just keep going and keep tweaking your listings, tweak what you're offering, the different things, create little packages if you need to, but you got to find your niche in your area where you're going to fit in your specific area. And then just don't give up. Go for a while and see, but a month is definitely not long enough to test it out. Facebook kind of rewards consistency, rewards quick action. Also, you can ask people, another great thing I forgot, ask people to review you, because you can do reviews on Marketplace of the sellers and buyers, and that helps boost you as a seller. So once I started getting reviews, that helped a ton too. So that's another thing to look into, but keep going. Don't be scared. If you're not having to spend money on ads, you can keep going forever. All right. Ask me any questions.